Hello everyone, Nigat here, and welcome to another match of LittleWarGame. Today, I have the pleasure of bringing you a game that was played between Sqrtofneg1, playing with the red pieces on the bottom left of Xenos, versus his opponent WeirdRat, playing with the blue pieces on the top right corner of Xenos. In case you weren't aware, the Season 3 of the Pro League is currently underway. Xenos posted a video recently about the draft, and currently how it stands, there are 6 teams that drafted a total of about 30 players, if I remember correctly. Yes, 5 times 6 is 30, so a total of 30 players are currently in the Pro League. And this is going to be the first match that was played between WeirdRat's team as well as Sqrtofneg1's team. So it'll be very exciting, just a little bit of stakes knowing that this is in fact a tournament game. The Pro League lasts for about a month, so games have already been scheduled between the teams that go until the end of August essentially. So definitely looking forward to a lot of great games between these two players as well as the other players on their team. I'll try to do a little bit of coverage on them as the time goes on. Also, if you are brand new to my channel, I would absolutely appreciate it if you could leave a like, subscribe for more content obviously, and then comment about what your favorite part of the game was. If we could continue to grow the channel in terms of views and comments, all those things, that would be incredible. Alright, let's talk about the game now. So, Sqrtofneg1 going for a rack style. WeirdRat following that same style. Looks like WeirdRat's Raiders were just a little bit later than what Sqrtofneg was able to get. Very curious. I wasn't paying too much attention to how WeirdRat was doing the build order, but apparently Sqrtofneg is going to have a Raider on the map a little bit earlier than WeirdRat. If we remember back to the $500 tournament that was hosted by Xenos, we can remember that Sqrtofneg and WeirdRat recently had a game on Xenos, and WeirdRat did not do so well. He went for a beast opening, whereas Sqrtofneg went for a racks opening. Oh, I think I know what happened. I think Sqrtofneg went for a early racks. I think he went 9 house so that he could get a super early racks, and now he's going to be on the other side of the map doing some pressure. WeirdRat also on the middle of the map, not going to be able to respond to this until this Raider pops out of the barracks. Sqrtofneg wasn't controlling this Raider, neither is WeirdRat here, but they do eventually start targeting each other. In the meantime, WeirdRat was able to micro this Raider in the middle of the map and was able to kill Sqrtof's Raider. So let's go ahead and take a look at Sqrtof's vision. So he doesn't see anything, or WeirdRat rather, doesn't see much of what Sqrtofg is up to, whereas Sqrtofg was able to get that Raider harassment in that main base there. These two Raiders following each other around. Is WeirdRat controlling this? It is. You can tell because WeirdRat didn't have vision over this ramp, and now he is still following. Ooh, Sqrtofg blinking towards the Raider. The blink allows him to get an early hit off. WeirdRat gets a second hit in. Definitely needs to control this Raider so that he can get some more damage in. Let's take a look at production. WeirdRat going for a second base as well as a workshop follow-up. Or actually Sqrtofg, that is. WeirdRat is going to go for something different, I assume. So just constant production. He's going to get unsupply blocked the moment that this castle finishes. But I'd love to know what he decides to do next. Another Raider goes down for Sqrtofg. Units lost. Sqrtofg has lost 2 Raiders, whereas WeirdRat has lost nothing. Not even that worker that was damaged earlier from that Raider. Sqrtofg didn't pay very much attention to it. And as a result, WeirdRat is pretty far ahead in terms of the gold lost. He's about 220 gold ahead. It allows him to get some more scouting information in with this Raider, which is very good. Sqrtofg going for a catapult archer style. I think WeirdRat's going to be able to scout this out pretty soon. No, Sqrtofg, I mean. Oh, man, I'm getting my sides of the map confused again. So, okay, rather, WeirdRat is able to scout out the fact. Actually, was he? No, he wasn't. He was not able to scout out the fact that Sqrtofg decided to go for a catapult archer style, and WeirdRat follows that up with getting archers and catapults of his own. I actually like this follow-up. I've been kind of theory crafting about getting 2 racks, 1 workshop on 2 base. It's a pretty heavy push. Obviously archers are very strong, but you typically want catapults to follow up, or catapults to kind of go up, especially if you're trying to do some sort of archer wars. And having 2 racks production and the workshop is very strong. We're getting that house so he doesn't remain supply blocked. He's also damaging this building here, so it kind of wants to open up a path from this area into his opponent's natural base here, looks like. So just chipping away at this building here. Sqrtofneg1 was out on the map with these archers and is deciding to get an advanced workshop. So definitely a 1-1-1 style build. A little bit late on the advanced workshop typically. You basically want to build this in a way that by the time your second catapult comes out, your first airship will also come out. That way you can go for the fastest drops possible. But how this is going to work is that Sqrtofneg1 will queue up 2 airships and 2 catapults, and he will be able to get 2 drops on the map rather than just 1. Alright, WeirdRat really not liking these buildings, it looks like. He's just going to town with these raiders, not getting very much scouting information. However, he is just accumulating so many archers and catapults at home. He might decide to go for a little bit of a all-in. Sqrtofneg1 building another catapult. So okay, neither of these players are in a rush to get off of 2 base. They actually both want to do some sort of 2 base pressure against each other. However, Sqrtofneg1 doesn't know that, right? Sqrtofneg1 didn't see this, 3rd base location for a long time. WeirdRat also hasn't seen what Sqrtofneg1 is going for, and now he's just on the map getting a house, basically setting up for a 3rd base pretty soon. Sqrtofneg1 with the drop coming up. He's even got these archers in his main base to defend against any kind of drops that may come through this location. I know I typically send through here. WeirdRat with these raiders again. Let's see what he's been able to see. Nothing so far, basically just scouting to see if Sqrtofneg1 is going for 3rd base yet. So he knows it's some sort of tech, and he's even going around to look for secret bases that Sqrtofneg1 could go for. Uh-oh, wait, did Sqrtofneg1 just lose a... No, he didn't. No, he did not. Where's that drop? Where's that drop? Where is your drop? Here it is. Here it is. Okay, I thought that Sqrtofneg1 had lost his drop to that glob of archers that are approaching Sqrtofneg1's base. WeirdRat definitely needs to micro this. Sqrtofneg1 spending a lot of his attention here with this catapult drop. WeirdRat losing some archers to some catapults that are standing still. Raiders going in, basically coming in to target fire down these catapults. Catapults get picked up by Sqrtofneg1 here at the same time. Sqrtofneg1 putting on some pressure with this drop. WeirdRat targeting down the workshop and is able to kill it with these soldiers and those archers. Now the question is, can WeirdRat get a lot of worker kills? That's definitely something he's going to want to do. Not controlling this, that's because of the pressure that Sqrtofneg1 is putting on WeirdRat with these catapult drops at the same time as WeirdRat is trying to pressure. I feel like WeirdRat has lost a ton of archers at this point, basically just to these 2 catapults alone. 2 kills, 3 kills, yeah, so about 5 archers, which is a good amount of kills. None of these catapults have any kills on them except for this one having 1 kill, so it hasn't done too much in terms of bringing in any kills. A little bit of kills on the archers, but not too much. Sqrtofneg1 getting some value with these catapults. Actually, 10 kills between these 2 catapults so far, and he's even gone for a little bit of a watchtower rush in his opponent's base at the same time. So very, very funny to see. Sqrtofneg1 defends the push and gets some damage in on the other side of the map as well. So let's take a look at the worker count. Press Q. So WeirdRat on 14 workers, whereas Sqrtofneg1 has 21. That means that Sqrtofneg1 has about a third more workers, if I do the math very quickly. So yeah, Sqrtofneg1 in a fantastic position. WeirdRat putting his workers to use, trying to just target down these towers, but we do see that tower was able to kill a couple workers. comes in, does lose a worker of his own, Sqrtofneg1, but this catapult drop hasn't even been dealt with. He can just put this guy over here, kill these houses. What is WeirdRat going to be able to do except for get some ballista and some airships of his own to target those guys down? Sqrtofneg1, having lost his worker, is forced to take his airship back home, but he has a perfectly healthy catapult drop that's going to be following up this this harassment. And very soon, as long as Sqrtofneg1 is able to repair these units, he's going to have 2 units. And WeirdRat, seeing that he's lost a lot based off of losing that push and losing that early micro battle between the airship drop, the cattle drop, and again losing so many units in that push, has basically seen that he's too far behind, and he decides to GG out. Good game, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment what your favorite part was, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.